feels comfortable on in that position 1 role.
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirits.
Okay. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so mid-tiny, they're gonna run the Pulse for Undying or Venge. I'm gonna predict it right now. I guarantee Neon eSports is gonna find a telescope as well. You know what? Not only a telescope,
5 seconds
the Arc Warden will find a Grove Bow, the Venge will find a telescope, and then we will have the true Ice Frog experience in this Dota 2 match.
You may now select your heroes.
Here we go again. Another Aghanim CK to go. So we've got Tempest doubles and we've got CK illusions to bring out. Why the hell not? It should make for a very, very fun matchup. Game number 1 between Neon eSports and Fnatic, of course. Neon a bit more desperate for the points right now. They are sitting in bottom place, along with Motivate Trust, I believe, just tied there. Unless... No, they are now officially bottom place because Motivate did win out that series 2-0. So Motivate's gone to 7th, Neon go to 8th place. Of course, if Neon can win this 2-0, then they'll tie with Motivate in that 7th place spot. You know, just as many points as they can get would be nice. Meanwhile, for Fnatic, they are in 4th place right now, so for them, they are kind of on the cusp of going down to the lower bracket. They are actually timed, they are actually tied, is what I was going to say, with Team Dog. So they definitely also need the points. So both teams will be looking for a 2-0 victory if they can afford to get one. Duh. Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. You know, it's like you said earlier, we're still in beta. It hasn't been long enough that we can have, you know, optimization patches and actually have a game that runs smoothly. But, I mean, it's like you pointed out, right? Cyberpunk, it's been in the making for like how many years now? And they bring it out and 8, right? So there you go. You know, if Cyberpunk's not working properly, then why should Dota work properly?
The next label play.
How dare you? How dare you? This is very visually demanding, John. There's trees everywhere, there's a couple rocks here and there. What are you talking about? Cyberpunk doesn't look anywhere near as good as Dota 2. Look at this drown. Look at this. There's a pumpkin on her head, John. That's very visually demanding. Look at that. Actually, funny you should bring that up, John. I don't actually have shadows enabled right now. Because my FPS has been dropping so much ever since Tide came out. I actually had to remove the shadows. Thank you, sirs.
The battle begins.
2-for-2 bounty rune trade. A nice little start. Shout out to the mods that banned Mofara in the chat, by the way. Thank you for doing it before I did. Someone timed out Mo, which made me very, very happy. Welcome to... No, it wasn't. I believe it was Dougie. Absolutely. Jaunuel gonna try his best to make sure Natsumi has the best lane he possibly can. We'll have a look over to the mid lane as well, though, while we have a chance. Of course, Moon on the left track, actually dragging a creep wave behind his tier 1 mid tower. And I actually really like this from Moon. Just resetting equilibrium in the lane, making it much harder for his enemy, of course, in the Tiny to fight back, and still allow him to just guarantee some CS as Yopaj now doesn't really have a way to kind of fight back in terms of CS at the moment. Of course, the creep wave is going to push back Yopaj's way, but it is going to give Moon the level advantage, and now Yopaj might actually be dead. Moon, lightning strikes available, fairy fire. It's going to be eaten up. Moon won't bother with the last lightning strike quite yet. He will hold on to the mana, but it's a very clever play from Moon.
Radiant's current
HP advantage with that creep pool. He was hoping to get the kill at level 3 with that level advantage, but he doesn't quite get it. Does at least force out the fairy fire and a full bottle.
Rolling stone. Feeling it. Walk on.
Denied.
Jaunuel, bot lane, big trouble here for the Undying, but looks like he is going to be able to survive with a massive soul rip. This bottom lane has been what appears to be very aggressive here from Masaros and Jabz. So far, so good for Fnatic in at least 2 out of 3 lanes, but I'd argue pretty much every lane is going their way right now. You know, eSports need to a little bit. So if they do fall too far behind up against this Fnatic draft, it can start to feel impossible to fight back, especially once that Aghanim Scepter is going to be up on the Chaos Knight.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He may. Problem is, he is lacking a bit of mana right now, but I suppose once he pops the haste, he'll have the bottle charges to use. He's going to be in a bit of trouble again, it appears. Jaunuel, he's going to be alright. Build does make it so it's kind of hard to hit people. So, Natsumi does keep him safe, but that does mean you have to skip up Magnetic Field fairly early on. I'm not an Art Water player, John, so I'm not sure if that's how you're meant to skill it, but that is what Natsumi does. Is now Masaros going to be targeted. Yopaj going to make that big rotation you talked about, and that should be Masaros dead. He actually denies a creep source before he does die. So he gets a bit more value out of his own death, but a nice rotation out from Yopaj.
A soldier's fortune.
Well, DJ also going down up in that top lane. PlayHard the ones to pick that one up, and now they've lost to go after Raven. They haven't been getting Magic Missile in just a second, but the Crush will come out first, and Raven might be the other one to die. He actually gets the kill before he does go down, however. Nice multi-shot out from Raven, and it's still a good pick off there for Neon eSports, but Raven won't be too upset about that.
A rolling stone.
Absolutely. Jabz making the rotation back down the bot lane, it seems. Jaunuel just kind of following Jabz around. Moon is really having a great time with his left track, I might add, John. Just CSing like a madman right now, way far ahead of anyone else. He's being followed up by Natsumi on the Arc Warden, which is going to be fairly important for the side of Neon eSports to make sure that this Arc Warden is able to secure a quick minus. Looks like, judging by the fact that he is CSing well, it shouldn't be too long. But as I'm talking about CS, Masaros is also doing a pretty damn good job himself.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It does feel like both teams are fairly even at this stage of the game, at least in terms of cards. The top lane, Yopaj, Avalanche toss out onto DJ, but he's going to be alright. Now back in with the Astral Spirit on to, well, wasn't actually on to anyone. Everyone just gets out, but Moon is going to be able to get PlayHard on the slaughter. Nice rotation out of the left track, and he's going to go back to the jungle with Yopaj, and they come back in off the other time, gets DJ down, and even gets a TP wasted as he TP's down bot now. Natsumi was falling a bit low, but the rotations are there, but they don't really have any way to lock anyone down. Jabz does kind of rotate himself backwards to help Masaros out. The stun does fly out, and that'll be enough. Time rotation will be nothing. Or maybe it will. He still gets an avalanche toss, and Jabz thought he had left, but it was just a bit of a backstep there from Yopaj. Raven, he ran back into PlayHard for a second there, and he's going to come a lot of harass here. The Spark Break does also land, and there's another one coming out now with the Slithering Crush. PlayHard really trying to set up for this kill. The tree toss and Yopaj is able to set up, now looking for DJ, but Moon has rotated over onto PlayHard, but the Split Earth will not land. Yopaj still playing around here, but is taking a lot of damage. A nice toss back, however, will mean he is able to walk out of there, and Moon is not able to finish off the kill. Meanwhile, PlayHard back in onto DJ. PlayHard making so much space happen across this map. DJ, get away for now, unless Yopaj can toss the tree perfectly, but he will not. Get the toss back, however, with an avalanche, and that is a great play out of the timing. That's what I haven't seen before, John.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Put it out of your mind.
Rock on.
10-minute runes are about to spawn up. Ancient stacks being taken right now by Raven. Of course, we do have a quick pause out. Was someone very rude in the chat before, John, I'm gonna say. Someone asked what MLP stands for. They didn't say the My Little Pony, but they did say something else that starts with P, John. For the record, everyone, it's not My Little Pony either, but, you know, thanks for asking. But, I mean, I get... Hey? I mean, I guess we could say that. That's better than pony and PP was the word that somebody else used. A little PP. It was wrong. It didn't feel good, John.
Balance the scale.
Radiant's bottom tower
Top lane gonna go into DJ now. DJ in big trouble. Yopaj around as well. This should be a very easy kill.
Unstoppable.
It will be. The 6th kill of the game already for our Tiny. He's just absolutely on fire. And as I say that, Jaunuel and Skem killing off Moon in the mid lane. How?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, DJ's been caught out again on this Elder Tide, and he's in big trouble. Moon's gonna try and help him out, and now the relocate's gonna be there with Jabz and Raven. Even Masaros joining in. They really want the Tiny, and Moon will be the one to take all that gold away. And with that kill, they seem to feel very confident in trying to go after that mid-tier 1 tower. It's still not going to be easy, however. Neon looks like they want to try and stand their ground. Fnatic probably won't really have enough time to finish off that tier 1 mid. And I say finish off, I mean they haven't even gotten started. Jabz, he's going to be corrosive hazed up. Nothing too special. Meanwhile, Skem stop also there with Moon with all that magic damage is going to be able to help set up to get the kill. And maybe now with the Venge down, they could try and get back to that T1 mid tower if they really want. Moon even finding a regen rune now, so he does have the free reset in his bottle. So they are going to get
middle
started.
tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Yeah, in the meantime as well, like, we haven't really talked about it much, but Natsumi's been freely farming up this whole time. He's, of course he does have the Midas, and should probably use it, and there you go, he does. He's also got the Maelstrom coming out very soon, and these timings are very quick for Natsumi. This is going to be a bit of a problem, John.
Radiant are
Generally with the
scanning.
Arc Wardens, they don't really have the top of the net worth at this time of the game, but for this game, they've made so much space for Natsumi. He's just having the freest time of his life. And you're going to wonder if Fnatic can put up with it later on.
Dire are scanning. Dire's structures are fortified.
That should really be the like the benchmark test for that 3080. So all the new products just pick CK run Abs, see if it can handle
Radiant's
the
bottom
frames.
tower is under attack.
PlayHard gonna get drifted up. 4-second stun coming out from Masaros as well. All skill from Masaros there. With that we PlayHard going down. They are still definitely wanting to go after that mid-tier 1 tower, but it seems that Fnatic, they kind of let that go for now. They maybe start pressuring the mid, or rather bot tier 2, but speaking of mid, Moon is going to go back on to Yopaj. Now the relocate is there, Jaunuel, he's going to pop the pressure on him, going on to Raven. There is Jabz going down, and now Raven getting blown up by the solar. Moon's been thrown up, the Uspita there, back to try and go up against Neon, but Moon, he's just way too low. He's going to go down, and now PlayHard will also be chased down the river, or rather DJ will be chased by PlayHard. The toss is there onto Skem, but it looks like he is not within range to throw the stun out. Does not have any more slots
Dire's
available.
middle tower has fallen.
With that, they do manage to get that mid-tier 1 tower for Neon eSports.
What have we here? Balance the scale.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top
Tower
tower
just waves
is under
that
attack.
Masaros tags. Needs 200 more gold. Be able to get it very soon. Big smoke up though, Neon. Looking to make the plays. Do go into the Dire Triangle, but nobody's going to be around. Uh-oh, they've looked around John. Jabz, he's going to get spotted. Raven's going to get stunned up as well. Now Yopaj gets him with a great avalanche toss. Raven's trying to run away. They don't have the damage yet. Raven is out of risk play, but Jaunuel, he's going to pop the push goal. PlayHard did go down. They do also drop the tombstone. Pretty much be it. Very explosive set of events in that mid lane. Because Jabz will also
Dire's
buy
middle
back.
tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
They're smoking up. They want to have a go at this. PlayHard is about to respawn, and Yopaj might actually break this smoke.
Radiant are
They'll
scanning.
continue moving towards the northeast, or rather west of the map. Well, in the TP out, and they are going to find nothing for their trouble.
Look out for fallen rocks.
Oh, ouch. Jabz. Jabz been caught out here. He already committed the tether, but Raven will save his life with the guns down. Now the stomp is going to land. Uspita is there. There is your Masaros axe flying out of Yopaj. Going to go down. The part where things get very scary for Neon eSports. These illusions, they are very hard to deal with. Run them down mid. Send the whole army in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
PlayHard. He's the one to go down, but now Masaros is in trouble. They swap out. Raven actually trying to get him as well. They will kill off Masaros. Raven will be fine. He's run away. Overall, not too bad here as they even find Jabz trying to TP out.
Dire's top
Neon
tower is under
eSports.
attack.
A 2-for-1 trade, and once again they defend that mid-tier 1 tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A tithe to the impurities.
That's off for a bit. Natsumi is getting a bit out of control now with this net worth jump. Sitting at 12.5k. I'm intrigued as well. He went for the blade mail pickup, but you know, with the Tempest double, you can still use it. So, I suppose it makes some sense.
Your armor melts away.
Wait a minute. If you're standing next to the Tempest double, like you've got the real Arc Warden plus a Tempest double right next to each other, and you pop both blade mails in each one with a Leshrac, using Pulse Nova next to it.
Dire's top tower
Does that mean the Pulse Nova damage is being reflected twice? PlayHard, looking for a jump in, does get DJ on that auto titan. They will use the illusions out from Masaros. They do get Skem. A 1-for-1 so far, but now Masaros going to be in danger as he tries to run away. A lot of damage coming in from Natsumi's Tempest double, but now the Earth Spitter does come out. Back onto PlayHard, Raven's joined in. Onto the Slaughter, he's getting low. Yopaj trying to help out now. He might be in danger. Trying to run into the bubble, but it will not be enough. Fnatic is holding the high ground. Back into PlayHard. The Slaughter does go down. They even found the Tempest double in the middle of all this, and Jaunuel has been left behind, and he will be the 4th one to go down. The only survivor is going to be Natsumi. He will just get back to farming. As Fnatic, they will go into the Roshan pit.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Masaros. Look at this. Behind Natsumi. PlayHard is going to be there now. I don't think that's for a sword, but it won't matter. It doesn't matter because it's CKX, John. They say Spinhax is broken.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Regeneration.
It is. Try and play the long game here, Neon eSports.
Dire are scanning.
Smoke up, who they found now, it's going to be Yopaj. Big pick off to get. Masaros once again setting up with his team. This CK ads, it is so stupid. He didn't use it that time, but it's besides the point. It just, this hero is just too
Radiant's
darn
top
strong.
tower is under attack.
PlayHard is going to go
Radiant's
down.
top tower has fallen.
Gold for my food.
A nice pick off there from Moon, and it looks like they want to try and make the top tier 2 tower push. Maybe even the mid tier 2. But now they'll just control that Radiant triangle. But you always have this Arc Warden to fall back on. It's not a... You know, you've got a way of holding on, which is always going to be nice. Fnatic, they are looking very, very dangerous as time goes on.
A tithe to the impurities.
Jaunuel, maybe targeted here. There's that Aghanim Scepter. Ulti coming out. Masaros just blows off one. They're trying to go after the CK, but the stop was amazing from there all the time. And DJ now back onto Yopaj. DJ's falling low. The multi-shot out from Raven does take care of the Tiny. Now the swap in. Natsumi in front of danger. In fact, it was Skem that goes down to the bench. Really meanwhile getting very, very low. But Natsumi will pretend to stumble. Still trying to go after the best rack. Starting for PlayHard. They'll get the Aegis. Back to Raven, or maybe even Jabz is trying to go for a relocate, getting Moon out of there, and he does. The swap will not be good enough, but now Moon moving back again, went straight in there. He's just gonna get blown up. Bit overly confident there, Moon, and now PlayHard gonna go for the double stun out, killing off Raven, killing off DJ.
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thanks.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No, they cannot. Come those tier 3 items, John. Will we see a telescope out for Skem? Not yet. Spider legs and a repair kit is there. The telescope. Let's see the brilliance of this hero that is Arc Warden. Mind you, Dota 2 is... Keep up with the latest changes at Dota 2 block. Yeah, you seem to be saying that very sarcastically, sir. Is there something you wanted to say? Where was the last patch, by the way, for Dota 2? You know what we can check, John. We can go to the Dota 2 blog. As the tip says, we can see all the updates that have come out. All jokes aside, though, the update is set to come out probably midway through this BTS Pro Series Season 4, so it's going to be rather interesting to see what happens when we're in the middle of the playoffs and there's a new patch that just drops. And it's like, sorry boys, you just got to deal with it. Too bad if you were coming first in the groups. We're in the playoffs now, everything changes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Reveal
Their bot lane, they found Moon out on the left track. And that is going to be a nice big kickoff unless a relocate comes in. And now Masaros coming in from the side. There goes my frames, but it won't matter. PlayHard does go down. Moon will survive. Find any more.
Haste.
Oh, a telescope found for the drow.
I'll take that.
But did Skem find one? Uh-oh.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Game wasn't going to last long enough, John. There are care kits in there, make sure. Natsumi doing Arc Warden things, pushing up that top
Dire's
lane.
top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I like it. Why the hell not? Maybe when tier 4 items come, John, he'll get a spell prism. It's just kind of escalated a bit, you know? Oh! So, nice and even.
Dire's top tower is
Top lane
falling.
does eventually go down. So we're just gonna keep
Radiant's
pushing
middle
on.
tower is under attack.
Oh, there goes that ulti again from Masaros. The PlayHard. You just saw two of the wrongest things in this game. Like, PlayHard can just have like 600 movement speed on the river. And meanwhile, the other guy can just spawn illusions everywhere, globally, just because.
A gift from the goddess.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is
Oh,
under
good.
attack.
we
Radiant
go.
are scanning.
I guess with the Phantom Solutions down for the 15 seconds, they feel like they've got an opening, but it really is only like 15 seconds. Make it 10 now. And they're not going to find the opportunities they were looking for. It is still just a 2k net worth lead between net worth difference between these two, so still a very close game. Smoke up. Masaros comes straight in on to Jaunuel and he's gone. See you later. Yopaj getting caught out by Moon with the Yule Scepter, has been stunned up and starts flying up from Masaros. It's like a Phantom Lancer, John. Masaros just cosplaying right now. Seems very balanced. Very balanced, John. I don't see the problem here. Why is it at 100% uptime? With that, yeah, I mean, loses attack faster now. Very nice.
Double damage.
Seems good here. Into the Roshan. Look at this!
Roshan has fallen to the dive.
Immortality.
This is meant to be like a very scary kind of beast in the Dota world, right? This is They literally have an event called Dietide about Roshan right now, and he just gets deleted like that. Neon? I don't know if you want to fight into them right now. They will get the swap on. It looks like they have found the IO. Jabz is trouble, but Nerd coming in, killing off PlayHard, and now Masaros. On to Skem. They won't make a chance there. Skem's gone. Yopaj will be next. He does also die. They get the Temper Stumble, and they get Jaunuel. And there is only really Natsumi left, along with PlayHard, who just fought back.
Under attack.
Off the tier 2 top tower they go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Here we go again. Just jumps in. Oh, he gets the hot though. PlayHard. They might be able to turn this one around with Natsumi, but the molten shot is going to be there from Raven, and that will turn them out.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Here we go.
Radiant's top
tower
tower
gone.
has fallen. Radiant's top
They do
barracks
have
are
the
under
bubble,
attack.
however, and a repair kit, so they get that. In fact, they'll go back in with Yopaj. He's unable to get the top back. Masaros going to jump in onto the Temper Stumble of the quarter, and eventually they will get through it. But they have successfully defended this top lane of barracks.
Dire are scanning.
A tide to the impurities.
Dire's
Oh, Nerd might be in danger. Do they have enough? Nerd gonna pop the BKB. He's gonna try and chase down somebody. PlayHard also there, gonna blink away. Masaros and Nerd having a look around. The split up is actually gonna land and cancel the TV off. But Yopaj jumps back in after the left track, and they will get the Aegis. Jabz now spotting them out, so Masaros can go for the rift back onto PlayHard. PlayHard will die. Yopaj, who is still around the area, but a relocate back up towards the top lane where they are going to find Skem. Skem is going to try to fight this out, but there is no chance.
1,000 of your kind.
Absolutely zero chance to fight into that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Natsumi will lose a Temper Stumble again, it looks like. Raven will take that one for himself, and back to that tier 3 tower they go.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Eventually gets down.
Radiant's
They
bottom
go
tower
into the barracks
has
now. The
fallen.
repair kit is going to be there.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Masaros, rip
Radiant's
up
bottom barracks has
from
fallen.
the Temper Stubble.
Radiant's bottom
The Rat's going down the bot lane, but Yopaj trying to go back in. So instead of the back around onto him, they do get the kill on the Tiny. Now have they found another? Not quite. But they do go into the mid lane. This team break just gets destroyed. No repair, it doesn't matter. There's too much damage. They get rid of the Rats now. Yopaj, he falls back along with Jaunuel, but it's going to matter at all. Skem is going to get taken down. Jabz with a great relocate out onto Masaros.
Radiant's top
They do
barracks
get
are
the
under
mid
attack.
melee barracks as well, but PlayHard does jump in for a double stun. Yopaj gets the toss back onto Raven. Where's the follow-up damage though? Jabz keeping him alive. Magnetic kill drop, it's not going to matter as Masaros now turning back around. PlayHard and Skem both going to go down. Those were some diebacks coming out. Jaunuel trying to run away.
Radiant's
He will
top
be able
barracks
to,
are under
but his
Radiant's
buildings cannot do the same. Although Yopaj, again, another toss back onto Raven. They try to get this round down, but Jabz just keeps him alive the whole time. They can't get through him, and now Masaros back charge. It looks at this tiny
Radiant's top
probably just gonna die here. As the Phantasm comes out, Jaunuel trying to run, everything's just flying at him, and they will hold the
Dire
GG.
now have victory. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Disgusting stuff.
Fnatic victory.
True.